What's a job that's romanticized, but in reality sucks? I strongly suspect being a spy doesn't involve half as many high-tech gadgets and spontaneous sexual intercourse as I've been led to believe. From what I've understood, being a cowboy is really awful. Working on a film. If you're crew, it sucks. Long hours for what seem like very slow progress on the picture. Lots of standing around waiting, etc. You arrive well before everyone else and leave after everyone else. If this is an indie production, you also may have to beg Chase down for your pay at the end of each week. Oh, and when the film wraps, you're now unemployed. Well, this spread is insanely depressing. Are there any good fields to go into? Law. Lawyer. Number of pages of paperwork that sucked up free time and social life 84,836. Everyone used to think it was awesome that I worked in live sports TV. 70 of the people I worked with were miserable pricks with overinflated egos. And then there were the athletes. Ballerina. Apparently lifeguard, because nobody can find them anymore. Computer game development, especially testing. That is the ass end of an industry that is mostly ass. Journalist? Reality talking to my editor about how my contact from the cat fashion show won't call me back or do an interview unless we pay them $80 or adopt two cats. Architect? You think you'll be designing big, fancy, iconic buildings. Warehouses, Walmarts, strip malls, and shitbox apartments all need architects, and that's probably what you'll end up doing. Probably anything in the entertainment industry. It's bogged down by a lot of workers' rights violations, insane hours during crunch time, no work-life balance. And you don't even get paid much because your employers and society at large think it's a privilege to even be working in the industry. So all of the jobs then. Actor, actress. Most don't make it big, and many have very short career spans, then fade into obscurity. Lawyers, everyone thinks that it's like Suits. Source, my dad. Just had a pretty shit month at work and was considering putting in my papers, but this thread gave me a lot of perspective. Thank you, Op. Reality, poor paying zoo. Anything that requires a lot of travel. Sounds glamorous, but in reality, all you see usually an airport, conference room, boring hotel room, and maybe a restaurant if you are lucky. It's exhausting, and it actually just sucks. For office folks, hard-earned labor is romanticized. And for labor workers, office jobs are. In reality, they can both suck depending on where you work and who you work for. I think the most important thing is to work somewhere well-managed, adequately staffed, where everyone do their jobs, so it doesn't exist.